Hello everybody, this is Miss Nancy from the Clearview Library District, and I am here to do story time and a craft with you today. I hope you have a wonderful time. Let's get started. Do you remember the first thing that we do when we do a story time? Do you? Yeah, we sing our hello song, okay? So let's remember those signs for sign language that we have that we're going to use for our song. And the first one is more. And then together, put your thumbs up and make a little circle with two little fists, okay? That's together. And yours and mine, happier. And then the last sign you need to know is friends. So put up one friend, two friends. They give each other a hug. Okay, you got it? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Very good, guys. Okay. Well, today we have a book that's one of my favorites, and it's called Bear Stays Up for Christmas. And it's written by Karma Wilson, Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. And you may have read some of the other bear books. These are some of my favorite books. Now, in this book, there's a line where the bear stays up. And if you see my hand go like this, then I want you to say, the bear stays up with me, okay? So you're going to do that in the book when you see me do that, okay? Okay, let's see. Get myself situated so you can see the book. Okay, what is Bear doing right here? Do you know? Yes, he's hibernating. Do you guys remember that word? It means that the bear is sleeping all winter. Bear stays up for Christmas. The day before Christmas, snuggled on his floor, Bear sleeps soundly with a great big snore. Dear Bear, get up, Mouse shouts in his ear. We won't let you sleep through Christmas this year. His friends are all there, gathered in his lair. But the bear wakes up. Do you think you'd wake up if they all came? Yes, you would. He stands with a stretch. Oh, and a great big sigh. I hope I can make it. I do want to try. Don't worry, squeaks Mouse. Hare says, it's all right. We'll keep you busy all day and all night. What do you think they're going to do all day and night? Let's find out. He tries to lie down, but his friends all frown, and the bear stays up. That's right. Come on, says Badger. Time to follow me. In Pine Grove Glen, there's a fine Christmas tree. So they stomp through the woods and they stamp down the track and they hoist up the tree onto Bear's broad back. Did you guys have a bear to carry your tree out of the woods? I didn't. No. He plods very slow as they trudge through the snow, but the bear stays up. Very good. Back in the cave, Gopher brews mint tea, and Mole pops corn to string upon the tree. Raven and Wren make a fresh fruit cake. The friends do their best to keep Bear awake. His shoulders start to stoop and his eyelids droop. But the bear stays up. They hang up their stockings by warm firelight and hum Christmas songs like "O Holy Night." They cuddle and sing as they wait for the sun. But soon all the voices fade to just one. A bright star glows while his good friends doze, but the bear stays up. Bear giggles and grins. He works and he raps. He bustles and bakes while everyone naps. He piles up presents under the tree. But who's in the doorway? Who do you see? Bear doesn't see. He toils all night till the sun rises, making his friends their Christmas surprises. Just before dawn, he lets out a yawn. Oh, but the bear stays up. When Christmas arrives, so lovely and white, Bear's friends awake to a glorious sight. Presents and goodies are piled up tall. I stayed up, says Bear, just to share with you all. And his friends shout with glee, and Bear lies by the tree, but he still stays up. Wren flies to the stockings and tweets out a cheer. Besides our bear's presents, Santa was here. When all gifts are opened, there's one last surprise. Badger shows Bear a quilt just his size. Bear snuggles up tight and he mutters, "Good night." And the bear falls asleep. His friends tidy up and slip from the lair. They whisper, "Sweet dreams, Merry Christmas, dear bear." And that was Bear Stays Up for Christmas. That was a good one, wasn't it? Okay, let me move back over. Okay, well, let's do our goodbye song. But remember that when we do our goodbye song, it isn't really goodbye because we're going to do a craft too. Okay? So let's do the goodbye song. Wave high, wave low. I think it's time. We've got to go. Wave your elbows, wave your toes, wave your tongue, la, 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 and wave your nose. Wave your knees, wave your lips, blow a kiss with fingertips. Wave your ears, wave your hair, wave your belly and derriere. Wave your chin, whoops, wave your eye, wave your hand, and say goodbye. Okay, that's the end of story time. Let's get ready and do a craft. Okay, now you should have a craft that you picked up, a kit, at the library, okay? And it's going to be in a bag like this. Now, do you remember what we usually do with the bag? That's right, we use it to put on the table so we don't get paint on the table. Okay, so let's put our bag out. And then inside your kit, you're going to find a paintbrush, and you're going to find white paint and brown paint and a little piece of ribbon and 2 eyeballs. Please look in the very bottom of your bag if you can't find them because they're kind of small. And a pom-pom and a wooden circle that looks like this. Okay, those are all the parts for your craft. Now also inside your bag, you're going to find this paper, and this paper says, snap a pic. And is what we'd like you to do is take a picture of you guys during this story time or doing your craft and post it on social media and tag us because we'd love people to see all the fun things we're doing. You can also take a picture and send it to me. I would love that. My email is nancy@clearviewlibrary.org. And if you send me a picture, I could put it on Facebook for you. But even if I don't do that, I would love to see your pictures. Okay? So this is what your craft is going to look like when it's finished. Actually, it'll probably look a little better because I didn't have a little hand to use. My hand was a little too big. Okay? But you're going to make an ornament like this. Now in our story about Bear and all of his friends made gifts to give to people. Or actually not to people, but to the other animals. You can make this gift and give it to someone special in your life. Maybe grandpa or grandma or mom or dad or a special adult in your house. Maybe an auntie or a special neighbor. That's up to you. But this is a nice gift for you to give to somebody. Okay? So you're going to start with the wooden circle. I'm going to move all my stuff a little farther. So you're going to use white paint. I'm not going to open mine because I don't want to make a mess, but I'm going to show you. You're going to use the paintbrush and white paint, and you're going to cover the whole circle with white paint, okay? Now, if you have paints at your house and you want to do it a different color than white, you can do that. That's okay with me, okay? Now, after you get it all painted, we're going to let it dry for just a second. And while it's drying, you could have the adult in your house go wash this brush for you really, really fast. Okay, so go wash that brush. Okay, very good. We'll put the white paint away. Okay, now is your brush back? I bet it is. Now, we need a hand, and it needs to be your perfect little hand, okay? Either one. You can use your right hand or your left hand. Now, the best way, I think, for the adults is to take the brown paint and paint your child's hand. And put that paint on really thick. And you're going to have to go really, really fast because you don't want that paint to dry. So move really, 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 really fast and get the paint all over that little hand. And then go like this. Now, see, my hand's too big. Put it down. And adult, you're going to push that hand down. Kids, don't you wiggle. Okay? And when you get done with that, you pull your hand off, and hopefully it will look something like that. Okay? Now remember, this is a craft from you, the child, to somebody special in your life. It doesn't have to be perfect. We want it to be what you created. So if your hand isn't perfect, it's okay. That's okay because it's going to be your hand, and that makes it special. Okay? Now you can see that after we did the hand with the brown paint and the background with the white paint, we have what looks kind of sort of like a reindeer, okay? So at the bottom down here, what part of the reindeer is that going to be? You're right, it's his red nose. So you are going to want to get some glue. Now I like this tacky glue, but you can use whatever kind of glue you have. And you're going to put some glue on that pom-pom, and you're going to put it right there so that Rudolph has a red nose. Okay? And then the little eyes, which are a little difficult. And kids, it's okay if you ask the adult in your house to help you with these because they're really hard to get a hold of. Okay? So get those eyeballs and put some glue on the backs of them. and put them on for eyes for our reindeer. Okay? Now you do want to make sure that when you have the nose and the eyes on, that you have your fingers pointing up. Because if your fingers don't point up, your reindeer's going to be upside down when you put the loop on to hang it on the tree. So make sure you do that. Your fingers are up, okay? And then you're going to take this little ribbon and put just a little bit of glue right there and there, and just put it behind to make a loop like this loop is on this one, okay? And that's how you make your ornament. Now, when you get all done with your ornament, I want you to make sure you let it dry so that it's all ready for you to give as a gift, okay? So I hope you had a really good time making your reindeer ornament with your hand and listening to a story about giving gifts, which is the really special part about Christmas and our holiday season. I hope you have a wonderful time. Stay healthy, and I look forward to seeing you after the holidays. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.